Good morning, my name is DiAngelo.
And I'm Ryan, and welcome to A Modest Cooking Show.
We'd like to thank our sponsor, Planned Parenthood, for all of the ingredients you see here today.
Now, today we're going to be making a meal out of infant's flesh. And normally infant's flesh is a little bit daunting to people because of the preparation time that it takes. Now, we're going to show you a fast, fun, and healthy meal that the whole family's going to love, so you have no need to worry about the preparation time.
As you can see here, we opted for Latino baby flesh because it has a little more kick than the Asian and white varieties.
And now, we're going to have Crazy Jay with this surprise ingredient of the day.
Why castrated baby penis?
Oh, look, it looks like we have some baby penis. Thanks, Crazy Jay.
And from the looks of it, he must have been a Jew too. So now we're gonna just set this aside. That's gonna be a garnish for later. And we're gonna first look at the infant's flesh that we have as the main portion of the dish.
So this here is some Latino baby flesh. It was harvested locally. You can either get some at your local market or homegrown, which is what most people like to do.
And it's known to be a little bit lean, but if you just prepare it right, it can be one of the best dishes that you'll ever prepare.
Alright, so the first step in preparing the baby flesh is actually to tenderize it.
And you know what that means. Time for Crazy Jay! Whoa, Crazy Jay.
You beat that meat good.
Alright, so now it's time to fillet the meat since it's all tendered up. So, you gotta cut it lengthwise into 4 pieces of meat. And then, we're gonna cover it in just a splash of orange or lemon. Perfect. And now we're gonna do a pinch of oregano. And next, just a dollop of mayonnaise.
The next thing we have to add is an egg. What's next, Ryan?
Finally, we have the chili powder.
Alright, so we're on to our last step. We're going to cut the garnish.
This is the final piece of the meal before it's going to be put in the oven. There we go. Perfect.
Alright, so now everything's all done. We're going to give it to Crazy Jay in the barbecue. Thanks, Grill Master Jay.
Now, this is looking really delicious, but before it's finished, we gotta add 2 more things. We're gonna finally finish it off with a little bit of crushed almonds. And this is really just to add some texture to it, you know? This is all kind of lean, but when you have some crunch, then it really adds another element to the entirety of the dish.
Ryan was getting a little too spicy with that red pepper, so we're going to balance it out with some whip.
And now you're done. See, in just a short amount of time, you can make a delicious meal for the whole family. Gluten-free, GMO-free, and vaccination-free. Just what any family could ever want. So thank you for watching A Modest Cooking Show.
Thanks, and join us next week for our next dish, Filet-O-Fetus.
After my daughter Denise's 3rd stillborn, we figured why let it go to waste? So instead of throwing it in the trash like we normally do, we went to the Modest Cooking Show and found a recipe that my family loves. Thanks, Ryan and DiAngelo.